I don't have to clap. It's just one of us.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of E-Time. Episode, let me double check where we're at here. 245.
There's so many.
So many. I'm creeping up there to the 300 mark.
Yeah, we're almost going to have as many as there are days of the year.
I think we're going to have more V-Times than...
Shut up.
You're right. I'm going to go there. But it's going to be a short episode today. Not that many things have happened because set 9 is wrapped up. And we're going to be jumping into a fun collab set soon. But let's finish up with what happened in set 9 and then some promos, and Lon, take it away.
And like her husband is really on board with this whole proud of her. She got her first milk jug and gives it to the dude. It's like, how's it taste? You know?
You know, I've been thinking about coming back into Vanguard. What do I got to do to get started?
Well, we have some starter decks you can try.
Yeah, but this is a structure deck. This is going to be very strong.
You can also buff them with these.
Yeah, but these are naked. How do I protect these?
You want protection? We got mats and sleeves.
How am I supposed to keep up with all of this?
Got the box for your decks and then your dice for your gameplay.
Yeah, but this is all newer stuff. If I want to play with my old stuff.
Well, glad you say that, because we got some vintage products as well.
This stuff is awesome. Where can I get more of this?
50 cards!
All this and more at 50cards.shop. Use code TDHeroes for a discount.
Oh boy, we start with our best, not best, but it's a Rank 8 triple rare. It's our generic, but it's Combine Rusher. It's a grade 1, and it's, you know, waifu version with a vacuum cleaner.
What's his name?
What's his name? What's her name? It is Spotless Cleaner Lazilia. She has from drop skill, when you set orders, play from your hand and it's put into the order zone, you can counterblast 1 and call to rearguard circle, very reminiscent of Combine Rusher. It has more skills though. If your orders continuous rearguard circle, if your order zone has a set order, this unit gets intercept and can intercept from the back row. Very nice. And it has another auto skill. When this unit boosts, if your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater and your order zone has 2 or more set orders, this unit gets +5 until in a battle. Not as much power as Combine Rusher, but it's not a grade restricted on your opponent like a Combine Rusher is. And intercepting from back row. So it's, why not both? You can do Combine Rusher stuff and more. I think it's just a better card. But that's just me.
It's not as flashy as the other two we'll talk about, but having cards that you can just call back generically, and it just intercepts, and it's a good booster, decent booster. It's a good solid generic.
I think you could easily find its home in Ava, just for... I feel like sometimes there's too many grade 2s in Ava. Having more grade 1s that do stuff is more fun, because we don't use a lot of counterblast, so options are always better. But we got more than just that. We got one for Counter Sanctuary and Dissection Angel. It's a grade 1, and what I am going to deem as the new Swordbreaker Angel for Standard.
Oh boy.
This is a grade 1 continuous rear guard. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, it gains power plus 2k, so it becomes a 10k on both players' turns. Auto rear guard, at the end of the battle, this unit boosted. You can Soul Blast 1 to retire this unit and draw a card. And then auto rear guard once per turn, when your drive check reveals a trigger unit, costs Soul Blast 2, counter charge 1. And this unit gains power plus 5,000 until the end of turn.
What? Counter charge? What?
Counter charge, it draws cards.
Oh, it's not guaranteed. You have to drive check a trigger.
Oh, yeah.
So at least they made it somewhat fair, but you know, triggers are part of the game.
But the fact that it has a counter charge on it, it has a draw engine, so it's Painkiller Angel.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Like this card just does everything, and it can get like 10k power over or 15k power overall.
No, Keter, players eat your heart out. This is going to be a good generic.
Yeah, this is like almost better Sargon if you don't want to get Sargons.
Yeah, could be a cheap alternative. Who knows?
But it's a really, really good card. Alon, take it away with the next one.
Oh boy, the Stoic over one. So it is Harvest Elf. When this unit is when this unit is placed on rearguard circle from hand other than during the battle phase, you can cost Soul Blast 1 and call a plant token to rearguard circle. From the back row rearguard circle, if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, this unit gets power +5, also during your opponent's turn. So, making it a good... Oh, it's only a 5K.
It's only a 5K.
Okay, so this then becomes a 10K. Auto rearguard circle. At the end of the battle, this unit boosted costs retire 2 of your rearguards in the same column as this unit and draw a card. So retires itself, the plant token. So it makes a column by itself.
I think this card will...
I think it's solid.
I don't think this is the Swordbreaker 2.0, like the Angel.
I think it's balanced.
This one's balanced because it's a 5K base.
That's why they gave it 5K, because it's going to be a 10K column.
Yeah. But at the same time, being a 5K base means that the order that you'd usually use for plant tokens to give them 10K power means that you can also make this gain 10K power, making it 20K.
Yeah, so definitely can be cooked with, pun intended.
And then you got like fun shenanigans. Like if you played an order, you can put like a roaming prison dragon in front of this and then sack the column to draw cards.
Oh, gross. And then you're getting rid of your rummies.
Yeah. So like, I guess he plays with this.
And you can eat the token for your Alchemagic cost.
Like certain decks just want their rear cards to die. Like in Escutcheon, you're going to call plant tokens in your multi-attack, so you can probably just kill the plant token in front of it and just
also,
draw
if you're in a Messiah meta, get rid of your important pieces not to leave on the board.
Exactly.
Yeah, that actually, I think this card could ebb and weave as far as like whatever is popular in the meta.
It's not flashy, but it can definitely have its uses.
It's very good tech.
But that was the Tuesday reveals. Next, we got to talk about shop promos.
Oh boy.
So this is going to be the July and August for Japan and October and November for us.
So far away.
So first thing we got is some reprints. We've got the Mountain Roast Breath of the
special order.
Special order.
It's special.
Because this is part of the fun cooking orders, like the Stoichea's was Aqua Force Ramen or curry. I mean, this one's a special order Mountain Roast Breath of the Flame Dragon. In Hell Pit for Dark States, and the Trick or Treat order, which I'm sure John's going to like.
He hates. He's like, oh no, now it comes in foil, and now
16 foil copies.
Gotta need 16 foil copies. I'm trying to remember what the Inhale Pit did.
I'm trying maybe it was something about soul blasting. Yeah. It's not an order. It's a grade 1. Oh, I think it's the Soul Blast 1 grade 1 to Soul Charge 2, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, it seems like it must be an older card as far as like why the sudden reprint.
Yeah.
I guess Mr. Jewel's around the corner.
Maybe.
They're just like, woo, random Darkseid stuff.
But here are the new cards, starting with...
Oh, yes. Yeah. How to pronounce that? Foy Fly Dragon. So he has the overcharge ability.
Which means this is Aqualibra support.
Whoop, whoop. Auto rearguard circle. When your Vanguard attacks a grade 3 or greater unit, if this unit was chosen by the ability of grade 3 or greater Vanguard with the Aqualibra in its card name this turn, and your rear guard was not stood by a card ability this turn, put this unit into soul, choose one of your front row rear guards with the overcharge ability and stand it and draw a card. Great. This deck totally needed more restander because it has a grade 2 that restands already.
Yeah.
Now it has like, any rear guard can restand if it's in the front row.
Arguably better than the grade 2 that restands because it can restand the bigger grade 3 because it becomes like a 28 on its own or a 33.
Also, this doesn't require counterblast. The other one does.
Yeah. This one, and it builds your soul, so it gives you a resource.
No, it's purely,
and it draws you cards.
Purely better card.
Yeah.
There might be an argument. People like, maybe I'll run less of the grade 2 since I can just with this grade 1 make anything restand. Well, because the other one costs kind of less. So you can like cut it down from a 4 to a 3.
Also, this one can only trigger if a card has not been stood. So you can only get this off once. You can't like have 2 of these in the back.
Correct. But like at least you're getting an additional rear guard.
Yeah, so you still want the grade 2 rear guard that restands on the other side. Mm-hmm. But this is a nice addition because, that way you can guarantee your multi-decks. Next up, we got a fun Pale Moon card with Stab Magician Nilfade. It's a grade 1. Continuous, if you have a Vanguard with only Pale Moon for its clan, this card belongs only to Pale Moon and gets all of the following. Auto, when this unit is put into soul from hand by a card's ability, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Kier in its card name, cost Counterblast 1 and draw a card. So you don't minus now. Auto and Soul. When your rear guard is put into soul by your Vanguard's ability, if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater and you do not have a rear guard with the same card name as this card, costs Soul Blast 2 other than this card from your soul. Call this card to rear guard and it gains power plus 5 until the end of turn. If you Persona Road this turn, it gains power plus 10 instead of 5. I love how this card is says it's Pale Moon, it says Lukier. All I see is finally Hari can get a 5th attack on first stride.
Right.
Because technically it doesn't say it calls it the back row, so you can call this to a front row rear guard if Manticore procs.
It's just nice to see encounter decks get something every once in a blue moon, because this is a promo, right?
Yeah, this is a promo.
No, it's nice to.
I think this is Silverthorn's first promo. If I can. No, wait, that'd be second promo.
Second, because they had a grade 2.
Yeah.
Looks like a Gear Chronicle kind of card, but it's like, no, that's for Lukier. This one actually looks like it's for Lukier.
It even says.
Well, actually, there's an argument. It actually looks like it's more for Hari because it's more Circus. Well, Lukier Circus, but more Lukier's more Dragon, but Circus nonetheless.
It does say it's Pale Moon on here.
Well, no, I'm not saying it isn't, but I don't know, semantics. They're all clowns in the circus.
If butts and coconuts.
It is.
But then we also have is some fun Pale Moon support for a deck Philip's going to be happy about.
Pale Moon support.
Sorry,
lyrical support. Jinx.
For a deck that Philip is going to be very happy about.
Nevermore Lena. The one and only Summer Lena. Sorry, that's a funny text. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, if you have a Vanguard with the powerful ability, cost either Counterblast 1 or retire one of your other rear guards and perform one of the following. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to one card with a powerful ability from among them, reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck. Searching's nice. Or topping's nice. Search your deck or drop for up to one card with Counting Beauty Hermina as its original card name. Cannot search Enduring Beauty, the dress up. Reveal it, put it to your hand, and if you search your deck, shuffle your deck. And then powerful ability, auto rearguard circle, once a turn. At the end of the battle, this unit boosted if you have a greater Vanguard with Herminia in its card name, and you have no cards in your soul, stay in this unit. Hey, restanding grade 1.
So I know you haven't played this deck much, but the Vanguard stands front row rear guards.
Gotcha.
So it just becomes a
standing
boost.
column.
Yeah.
Now. Okay.
It searches for the original, not the dress up. So I can't remember if that was good or not for the deck. But searching for the top 5 for a powerful card is nice because one of the powerful cards drive checks on rear guard.
Oh, that's kind of silly.
So
this is just a solid card all around.
Yeah, this is
makes
really
the Clarissa promo look like a joke.
Yeah. I don't think the Clarissa promo was bad as much as the Clarissa
entire archetype
was just bad.
It didn't age well. It started great, but the game just got a lot stronger.
Yeah. I'm happy about this because if Powerful's getting a promo, maybe that means that Friends will get a promo down the road.
You hear that sound? That's the sound of copium.
It is a sound of copium.
And hopes and dreams.
But with that is the leaks side of the segment for today. Very short, sweet and simple. I know, right? There's not much happened because
went a wormhole.
Well, it's because set 9 finished. So there's no leaks for set 9. And the only thing after this, which is going to be happening next Thursday, is the Buddy Fight collab.
The thing I know nothing about. We got to definitely have a different person in here. Otherwise, it's going to be very boring. And people are going to be like, damn, his opinions suck because he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
If it makes you feel any better, I have nothing about Buddy Fight. If Hector's the most knowledgeable.
Atreus?
Maybe Atreus. But Thursday, we're getting the first ride line, the Mighty Sun Fighter.
Gao Mikado.
Thank you. And then also including Buddy Fight's gimmick with 20 plus cards. So expect a very long V time next week.
Holy crap.
And then Tuesday, we are getting the remainder of the promo cards that we just talked about. So 6 cards, 3 of promos, including a sorceress support card. Hexa Orb. I haven't seen that attack in a
Does
while.
does it mean Brentgate will get a promo card too?
Have we seen Brentgates yet?
We haven't.
We have not. So it'd be this card, the Hexa Orb card, a Stoicheia, and a Brentgate card. Those are the 2 nations we have not seen yet.
I wonder what it could be. I hope for something cool.
I'm assuming, I'm going to take my guess here, that it might be Gravidia.
Gravidia. What, to make it good?
I just haven't seen anything for Gravidia in a long time.
Well, there's technically that one in the festival set that's like, it's technically for Gravidia and Impaldio. It's dual support, but
Yeah.
that doesn't count. They just gave it to Gravidia because they felt bad.
Anything else that happened this
Could
week?
be Impaldio promo. Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be cool. Let's see. You got a top 8 mat with the chibi cartoon version of the Rika. And
Really scraping the barrel here.
yeah,
for
that's
content.
about it. I mean, there's not really much to talk about this week, unfortunately. But there's definitely going to be a lot to talk about next week.
Oh boy. I'm glad I caught this one.
Yeah. Don't worry. Philip's going to be back for the other one. He's going to have fun.
No, he's gonna be great. He's gonna be so happy.
Talking
15 minutes of editing. Like, this is the easiest thing he's ever had to do. He can probably do this in his sleep.
Oh, no. But yeah, with that, I've been Alex.
And I've been Lon.
If you like these videos, you can find us on any of the podcast sites. I'm sure they're floating around there somewhere. Subscribe, become a member check out some cool videos.
Behind the peak. Behind the curtain. Get
Yeah,
the early
maybe see some
views.
extra gameplay videos if those ever come up.
And some very hilarious, stupid stuff.
Yes. And yeah, more stuff like that. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Thumbnail.
I literally, it took me longer to get here. Well, this is fine. I was actually glad it didn't take that long.